War and Wives. Archie was a good soldier. After all his time in the Canadian forest, he was very good at shooting. He could sit quietly for hours and watch for enemies. One soldier remembered thinking that Archie was Indian or half Indian. Nobody could hide from enemy soldiers as well as Archie. The war was terrible. Tens of thousands of men died on both sides. In the fields of Belgium, Archie saw it everywhere. One night he put his squad on a tree. In the morning he saw that it wasn't a tree. It was the arm of a dead soldier. In January 1916, Archie was shot in the hand. He went to a hospital for a few weeks to get better, but he was soon hurt again. This time he was shot in the foot. He lost a toe and part of foot. Archie's war ended. He was sent back to England. Years later, Gray all spoke about the First World War. The war taught us terrible lesson about the modern war. He said it was more savage than any native people. Maybe he did believe this when he was older, but immediately after the war, Archie seemed to want the modern war again. He spent a long time in hospital in England. He even stayed in a hospital in his hometown, Hastings. His aunts visited him, but Archie was very lonely. His aunts had an idea. He should call his old school friend, Eve Holmes. Archie was an unusual man, but Eve's life was different too. She was 26 and she worked as dancer. Before the war, they traveled around Europe. Archie seemed very exciting to her. She loved the stories that they told her. Elif helped him to get better after his terrible time in the war. The two became very close.